To present the award, I'm delighted to introduce the wonderfully talented writer, director, and producer, Cary Fukunaga.
Hello, everyone. In an era of dick pics, autocorrect texts that turn into sexting, modern communication can go awry quickly, very quickly. I myself had a near miss with the legendary woman I'm about to introduce. 10 years ago, I was in the midst of casting my film Jane Eyre, and Nina Gold was doing it, and I told her it was my dream to work with Dame Judi Dench. And she said, why don't you send her a note? That's what Joe Wright did on Pride and Prejudice. I asked, what did he send? And she said something along the lines of, she'd be the baddest bitch on set. So when I thought that was a bit risky, and then how do you top that? I did not send her a dick pic. I did struggle on a 3-line email, which I finally gave up on any kind of Jane Eyre joke, and just promised that she would be the hottest woman on set. Genius, fire away. Well, she got this email, and she read it, and then muttered out loud, what on earth does this mean? Thankfully, her daughter Finty was there, and after reading it, concluded I must have been trying to make a joke. So I think, feeling sorry for me, she agreed to do the job. And how lucky I was. For a young American director struggling with the art of British etiquette and humor, Judi was not only a joy to work with, but she became a mentor, a champion, and a friend. I definitely would not have survived that shoot without you. Your warmth and wit got me through it. And since then, one thing I've noticed is that when the subject turns to our Dame Judi, no one hesitates to share some warm memory, whether it's the driver whose car she washed on set, to a young actor on stage who you visited in the dentist chair after the rare British root canal, to even office PAs who showed you the bathroom and then after reveled in being able to share a toilet seat with you. Everyone just kind of feels compelled to share something about you. So it's like your effect on them is too great to keep to themselves.
Please welcome to the stage, Dame Judi Dench.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much indeed. I have one huge regret about this evening, and that is that I never met or knew Richard Harris. And I'm very, very sorry that I never got to at least shake his hand. But I do sincerely thank his family and for this most marvelous award, and Biffa too. I have to tell you that 59 years ago, I was sent up for a film. You may know the story because I've had to tell it before. I was sent up for a film, and I saw a most charming man whose name I've never divulged. He's dead now, so it doesn't really matter, but I'm still not going to tell you who he was. Who was charming, and I did the audition, and he said to me then, at the end of the audition, he said, thank you very much. He said, I have to tell you, he said quite politely, don't hold out any hopes for a film career, because you have everything wrong with your face. And I actually got up and put the chair back and thought, well, I don't actually care, because all I want to do is Shakespeare and be at the Old Vic. So I was there for a long time. But then now I have to say, 59 years later, if I were to thank the people who have helped me, I mean, really understand anything about filming, because believe me, I didn't know. And you would be here till tomorrow night at this time if I were to list them all. But I hope they all know who they are. I just have to say thank you for this wonderful award for doing something that I never thought I would ever do in the whole of my career. And I couldn't be more happy that I've done it. And I couldn't thank Richard Harris's family and Biffa and all of you for awarding me this. Thank you so much. Thank you.